When you hear the word Superman, what comes to mind? An image of a buff hero saving a damsel in distress? Well, the term Superman originates from a man named Friedrich Nietzsche. Nietzsche, born in the 1800s, was a man of many talents. He was a philosopher, composer, poet, and also had a knack for irony and aphorism. Friedrich Nietzsche was a classical philosopher in the 19th century. He studied the works of Plato and Aristotle and was greatly influenced by Darwin's theory of evolution. His main philosophical theory stated that Christianity was a curse that was losing its power over people. His famous phrase, "God is dead," suggested that the religion and philosophical belief of Christianity was coming to an end. As a result of this, Friedrich came up with the notion of this world blues, whereby he believed that we should be satisfied with our lives here on earth rather than hope for another life after death.
Tied into his philosophy, Friedrich wrote a book called Thus Spoke Zarathustra, in which he developed the idea of the Übermensch, which translates into Overman. The Übermensch was responsible for creating new values for this world in order to prevent nihilism and solve the problem of the death of God. He was one who was willing to create his own values independently of the rest of humanity and bring those values to the people so as to enhance humanity's existence. He was seen as someone with perfect values and virtues and someone who could influence the people around him. Later, the Übermensch was turned into a goal that should be achieved by humanity.
Nietzsche still has a huge impact on the world today. Philosophers continue to analyze his thoughts and ideas and may seek to support his claim that God is dead. He was one of the founders of modern philosophy, and we sat down with someone who knew a lot about the man and how he has influenced modern culture.
Hello, so why don't you tell us a little about how Nietzsche has influenced modern society?
Alright, well, to start, Nietzsche unknowingly gave birth to one of the most recognizable figures in today's pop culture, Superman. When Superman comic originated, the title character named Superman was a villain with the same ideas as Nietzsche's God is dead theory and his ideas of a Superman. When the comic became more popular, he became a heroic character that no longer mirrored Nietzsche's ideas.
So the comic no longer represents a piece of Nietzsche.
Actually, it does. After Superman became the hero, the villain, Lex Luthor, was created, who embodied the ideas of Nietzsche. These ideas can be seen in many modern supervillains and most definitely lives on today.
Well, thank you for meeting with us today. I'm glad we've learned so much about Nietzsche.
I think it is clear to see that Nietzsche has made an influence in modern society and an impact with such a seemingly simple idea.